Hello aspirants, welcome to Bodhi Prep. This is Rakesh. Hope your CAT preparation is in full swing. So I'm back with the application of concept wherein I'll share a trick how to apply the concept. I believe that all of us are good at understanding the concept. We all know the theorems and etc. But when it comes to the application in the actual questions, we often find it difficult to apply it, right? So one such concept is angle subtended by an arc, which I believe that every one of us is well aware about it. And that is that if there is a circle given and if I take 2 points on the arc, then the angle subtended on the center will be double than the angle subtended on the arc or on the major arc. This is very elementary concept, and there are many questions which are based on this concept, but when we have to apply this particular concept in the questions, we often get confused. So here I'll give you a trick how to apply this concept in any question, and I also share what mistakes you people make, right, that you have to avoid, and you have to apply this trick so that you can easily apply the concept to get the answer. So let me share the trick with the help of an example. So here we can see that there is a question that O is the center and the circle ABCD, A, B, C and D, these are the points on the circumference, and EAB and EDOC, these two are straight lines, and we have been given that EA is equal to OA, right? That is, these two lines are equal, right? And this angle is given to us as 36 degree, right guys? We have to find the angle AEO. We have to find this particular angle. Now, as you can see that this angle is not formed on the circumference, right? But looking at this particular diagram, we can very well judge that we should apply such concept. Now, how to apply this concept? You don't have to look for the lines. I repeat, forget about the lines. Just focus. The trick is just focus on the points given on the circumference. Those points from where two lines are originating. For example, in this particular circle, I can say that point B, point A and point D. These are the 3 points from where two lines are originating. Right guys? So from B, if you can see that the two lines originating, so this is the first line, this is the second line, right? So this angle so formed is on the circumference, right? Now if you look at A and D, so from A there is one line going and crossing the center of the circle. Similarly from D also one line is going and crossing the center of the circle. And from these points A and D, the two lines are going towards B. So this point become very important, or this particular arc is the important arc. You have to pick those points or those arcs from where the two lines are originating. So now we can easily identify that in the arc AD, we have one angle on the circumference. So if I assume it to be say X, then the central angle will be this, right? Because this is formed in this particular arc, right? So this angle would be 2 times of X. Right? So once you have identified this, then the things become very easy. The question can be cracked, right? So let me just solve the question for you also. Because this thing is given, it will remind us that the triangle so formed taking these two sides will be an isosceles triangle, right? So here we can see that AEO will be an isosceles triangle. So if this angle is 2x, so this angle will also be 2 times of x, right? That's the property of the isosceles triangle. Now we can apply the exterior angle theorem, and that is, if you observe angle EDB, if you observe this triangle EDB, then we can see that this angle 36 is the exterior angle, right? And the interior angles are what? 2x and x. So straight away we can say that 2x plus x, the sum is equal to 36 degree, and the value of x, in fact we have to find the value of 2 of x. So 2 of x, the value would be 24 degree, and that is the answer, right? Let's take another example. So here again we can see that the similar kind of situation is given where we have to apply this concept, right? Let's see how we'll be applying it. So here the semicircle is given. So if you have any problem with the semicircle, you just extend it to make it a circle, right? So that there is no problem with the observation. So that there is no problem in application of the concept, right? Now here it says that BC is parallel to AD. So these two are parallel, okay? Now angle COD is 42 degree. Now this angle, as you can see, it is formed at the center, right? So we have to, what we have to do, we have to pick those points on the circumference from where two lines are originating. So those points, if I can see that those are C and D here, even B is also, but we have to focus on C and D. So we can see that in this arc, the central angle is 42 degree. So any angle found on the circumference will be half of it, right? So here again we can see that the next line, which is originating from C, and from D, they are both these lines are converging at point B. So straight away we can say that this angle B would be half of 42 degree, right? Because angle at the center would be double than what is found on the circumference. So straight away this will be what? 21 degree, right? Now since these two are parallel, so we can apply this logic that these two will be equal, so that will be 42 degree. And if I look at, say, if I assume that this point to be E, then we can see that BCE, triangle BCE, in this triangle again, this is the exterior angle, right? So exterior angle X should be equal to sum of the interior angle, so it should be 21 plus 42, which is equal to 63 degree, right? So I hope you have understood how to apply this particular concept, right? So next time whenever you come across such kind of questions, your approach should be to find the points from where the two lines are originating rather than figuring out the lines. So those of you who have joined my course, I have given plenty of such questions in my practice problems with the video solutions also. So do practice them. So you'll be finding it under the theory section. After the theory section, there are practice questions. And those who are willing to look for our online courses, then we have provided the link in the description below. You can click the link and you'll get all the details. And for any kind of queries regarding the course or for any preparation related, I'm always available on the WhatsApp. My number is 95189 45201. So you can just ping me for any kind of query. Thanks a lot.